naman natin, mabilis po yung pagbabago ng teknolohiya. Matulog man tayo, bago na yung teknolohiya. But let's try to keep abreast of all these latest developments. As I said earlier, I'm sure your school has equipped you with all the technical skills you need. Having said that, that imperative of continuing learning is always there. So, kayo naman po sa CatSU, count on my support. I've been happy to partner with you since day one. Even when I was a congressman, I partnered with your lawmakers to convert your state college to a university. And of course, in your progress as a university, we're happy to help in our capacity as chair of the Senate Committee on Finance to help you fund crucial infrastructure. Rest assured always of our support, continuing support, so long as we're here in office. So God bless. Today is a fantastic day for all of you. I congratulate each and every one of you. I congratulate all of your families. And I pray for you and wish you all the success in your life and careers. God bless po. Congratulations. Mabuhay.
Congratulations to the newest graduates of Catanduanes State University. I would also like to congratulate your parents, teachers, friends of our graduates who supported, helped, and became part of our graduates' journeys. Give yourselves a round of applause and a pat in the back. My inspirational message for you today is short and sweet. No matter where you are, no matter what you do, remember that you are capable. You will find that life is not all highs. It has many lows. These lows may be your most crucial points. They may either challenge you or change you. Take them as they are, and you will become better versions of yourselves. I know this because I was once like you long ago, a fresh graduate, a new media practitioner, a new senator, but I did not let being new dictate what I was capable of doing and achieving, or the other way around. I could do so many of those things because I believed I was capable. Ganun din nang magdesisyon akong maging public servant. The good thing about being new and inexperienced is that you have plenty of room for learning and experience. Catanduanes State University has imparted upon you not only an education but also the values of integrity, compassion, and service. These values are crucial as you embark on the next chapter of your lives. Remember, education is not merely for personal gain, but a powerful tool for nation building. And now, more than ever, our country needs your talent, your passion, your commitment to uplift the lives of our fellow Filipino citizens. Catanduanes, known for its resilience, its natural beauty, has faced numerous challenges, including natural disasters. As graduates of this university, you have an inherent responsibility to contribute to the progress and development of your beloved province. I urge you to harness the skills and knowledge that you've gained from this institution, combining it with a deep sense of social responsibility. Seek ways to make a positive impact on your local communities, addressing pressing issues such as climate change, environmental conservation, and sustainable livelihoods. Remember, progress is not achieved in isolation. It requires collaboration, unity, and the collective efforts of individuals who share a common vision. As you embark on your respective careers, I encourage you to cultivate a spirit of teamwork and cooperation. Embrace diversity. Value the contributions of others. Work towards a shared goal of creating a better future for Catanduanes and the entire nation. Once again, congratulations to our newest graduates of Catanduanes State University. Isang lunti ang Pilipinas sa ating lahat.
In behalf of the Department of Education and the entire educational community, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Today marks not only the culmination of your hard work and dedication, but also the beginning of a new chapter filled with endless possibilities. And may the spirit of resilience instilled within you propel you to greater heights. As you navigate the path ahead, that the lessons learned extend beyond the confines of textbooks, embrace the holistic nature of education, nurturing not only your intellect, but also your artistic spirit, your creativity, and your passion. Congratulations, you are the embodiment of strength, resilience, and the unwavering spirit of the Filipino people. The world awaits the contributions you will make, the impact you will create, and the transformative power of your education. Go forth and explore the endless possibilities, and may your journey be filled with purpose, fulfillment, and the unyielding determination to make a difference. But more importantly, let us not forget that as we explore the world, as we increase our capability as individuals outside of the four walls of the classroom, remember that we are Filipinos, remember that we are in the Philippines, remember that as Filipinos, we need also to contribute to the growth of our country, no matter how small it is. Sama-sama tayong tumindig para sa ating bansa, para sa isang bansang makabata, batang makabansa. Mabuhay po tayong lahat at gawin natin itong mga bagay nito dahil mahal natin ang ating bayan para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa tunay na pagbabago. Maray na hapon sa Indogawus.
Assalamualaikum. Madayaw ug mayong adlaw kaninyong tanan. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. My warmest greetings to the class of 2023 for the successful culmination of your academic endeavors. This milestone attests to the hard work and perseverance you have exemplified as you embark on another journey leading you to the realization of your aspirations of a better life and a better future. I join your families and your academic communities in celebrating this achievement. We recognize their valuable role in your growth and development as well-rounded individuals, preparing you to face the demands of higher learning or navigate the complexity of life as successful professionals. I am with you in forging a path towards progress even as you continue to live by the tenets that have guided you in your academic training and inspired you to pursue excellence as young leaders.
Pakinggan, panoorin, agaran in real time, o balikan sa pag-scroll up and down. Mga balitang dapat malaman, impormasyong tunay at napakikinabangan. Saan ka man, sa buong kapuluan, bangon sa bagong sigla, kababayan, kasama ang social media. Powered broadcaster ng bagong mamamayan. Tapat sa pag-uulat. Ito po ang Presidential Broadcast Service. Sa Virac, Radyo Pilipinas, 94.3 FM.
This is a public service announcement.
Ang Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, TESDA National Language Skills Center ay bukas para sa mga libreng language training programs para sa mga sumusunod. Basic Korean Language and Culture, English Proficiency for Customer Service Workers, Japanese Language and Culture, Japanese Language and Culture Level 2, at Spanish Language for different vocations. Sa mga interesado, mag-email sa lsi@tesda.gov.ph. Maaari din tumawag sa 8818-8062 o bumisita sa www.facebook.com/TESDAofficial para sa iba pang mga detalye.
This is a public service announcement. Public service announcement
From PBS, Presidential Broadcast Service, and Radyo Pilipinas.
Sa pagbubukas ng Livestock and Aquaculture Philippines 2023, ibinida ni President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang achievement nito.
More than 430 farmers' cooperatives and associations with more than 13,000 members and an estimated 27,500 individual farmers have benefited from this program.
Nananatili din ang matibay na suporta para sa sektor ng agrikultura.
Through free training and other capacity-building incentives, we hope to empower our farmers, our fisherfolk, and other stakeholders to realize their full potential.
Para sa katuparan ng hangarin ng Pangulo para sa buong bansa.
It is imperative to highlight the role of this sector in our nation's pursuit of food security and global competitiveness.
Para sa iba pang mga balita at impormasyon, manatiling nakatutok, tapat sa pag-uulat, Radyo Pilipinas.
Ipaalala natin sa bawat isa ang kahalagahan ng kalusugan. Alagaan ang ating katawan at isip sa pamamagitan ng active lifestyle at wastong nutrisyon. Sa maliit na paraan, maaari tayong magsimula by adding fruits and vegetables sa ating daily diet, pag-inom ng sapat na tubig araw-araw at simple exercise under the morning sun. Ingatan natin ang ating mga sarili at maging malusog na mamamayan, hindi lang ngayong buwan ng nutrisyon, kundi para sa buong taon. Isang mensahe ngayong Nutrition Month mula sa PBS at Radyo Pilipinas.
This is a public service announcement.
Ano ang mga kailangang malaman kaugnay ng unregistered SIM cards? Ang bawat SIM card na hindi maire-rehistro ay tuluyang made-deactivate kung kaya mararanasan ng users ang ilan sa mga sumusunod. Maputulan ang outgoing at incoming call services. Hindi makakapag-send o makakatanggap ng text messages. Hindi rin makakatanggap ng mga OTP o one-time password. Hindi makakakonect sa internet. Mafu-forfeit ang lahat ng natitirang load balances. At maaaring maapektuhan ang mga online accounts gaya ng e-wallets na nakalink sa SIM card number. Extended ang SIM card registration deadline hanggang July 25, 2023. Kaya irehistro na ang inyong mga SIM card ngayon para tuloy-tuloy ang paggamit sa mga serbisyong hatid ng inyong telco providers.
This is a public service announcement from PBS, Philippine Broadcasting Service, and Radyo Pilipinas.
Dito sa puso ko, si DHI subok at epektibo. Di ka na magmomroblema pa. Serbisyong medikal, maayos at kompleto. Dito sa puso ko, doktor at nurse, dedikado at eksperto. Huwag ka nang mag-alinlangan pa. Dito ka na, serbisyong sigurado.
Catanduanes Doctors Hospital Incorporated is committed to deliver health in the island. For inquiries, please message us at CDHI Catanduanes or you may call through these numbers 0956-30-76069 or 0969-4452-674.
for every sector. So merong livelihood program for PWDs, merong livelihood program for senior citizens, merong livelihood program for the informal sector workers. So yung ginawa po ng Department of Labor and Employment through DO 173 series of 2017, inintegrate na po lahat ng ating lahat ng ating sector, and ginawa po is naggumawa ng guidelines na iisa na lang po yung mga requirements, iisa na lang po yung mga dapat ipasa para maka-apply ng ating livelihood program.
10 taon na pala ito. So far, gano'n na karami yung natulungan nito dyan sa inyong area sa Bukidnon, Sir Mark?
Yes po, no. For the last 10 years po, wala po akong number ng for the last 10 years. But as of this year lang po, as of this year, for the first 2 quarters, we've already served around 3,557 na beneficiaries, amounting to 41,860,000 just for 2 quarters alone po for this year. And then considering that yun po ang funding every year, so around 5,000 na beneficiaries po ang nabibigyan natin ng livelihood every year.
Ano naman po itong kabuhayan na itinurn over ninyo sa mga nagtatanim ng saging dyan sa inyong lalawigan?
Yes po. Ang Small Banana Farmers Association po is inendorso ng ating local government unit ng Talakag through our Public Employment Service Office. Of course, no, ang peso po na tinatawag, yan po ang ating mga partners sa ating local government units. So they are trained and capable and equipped para mag-implement po ng ating mga DOLI program. So sila po yung nag-identify ng association and endorse to our office. And then yun po, nabigyan po ng rice trading na ayuda ang ating mga banana farmers in an amount of 250,000 as supplementary income po, or augmentation of income. No, so kasi yung di naman po kasi everyday sila nagtatanim ng banana. So yung mga layoff na days nila, or yung mga araw na hindi po sila nagtatrabaho, at least meron po silang rice trading na project para po at least meron din silang income.
Paano po ba makapag-avail itong livelihood assistance? Ano yung mga requirements na dapat i-comply ng isang grupo o kaya ng mga individual na nagnanais na makahingi ng tulong sa inyo pong tanggapan?
Yes po. Ang mga requirements lang po is number 1, yung project proposal, at number 2, yung beneficiary na profile na kailangan nilang i-fill out, no? And then they can just go to the nearest po na DOLE provincial or regional office, and if malayo po ang provincial offices nila or regional office, so they can go po sa ating Public Employment Service Office na nakadestino po sa iba't ibang munisipyo and cities throughout the Philippines po. And then they can ask for the forms, and then willing na din template na po lahat kasi ng project proposal natin. So it's easier po sa ating mga farmers and informal sector workers na ma-comply yung project proposal.
Bukod dito sa DILP, Sir Mark, ano pa yung mga ibang binibigay na tulong ng DOLE sa mga manggagawa natin dyan sa Bukidnon?
Yes po, currently we're implementing yung TUPAD, tulong panghanap buhay sa ating disadvantaged and displaced workers, para naman po yun sa mga displaced nga po na mga
Yung
workers
mga nawalan
natin.
ng trabaho.
And then nawalan ng trabaho, or yung mga disadvantaged po na mga workers na normally in the informal sector.
Ayun. When it comes to training, Sir Mark, may ini-offer din ba kayo dyan sa DOLE? Ano-ano po ito? At paano rin makapag-avail?
Yes po, kasama po sa livelihood program natin isang training component. So kung gusto po ng beneficiaryo ng isang association na ma-train, like for example, mga meat processing, mga directly related na training sa kanilang pinili na livelihood project, pwede po nilang i-incorporate po sa project proposal at pupunduhan po yan ng Department of Labor and Employment. Pwede din po mga entrepreneurial development trainings, financial management, mga trainings po na ganun.
Ano pa kaya ibang mga inaasahan na mga inisyatibo at programa o mga proyekto mula sa inyo pang kagawaran, Sir Mark?
Yes po, aside po sa mga livelihood at mga emergency employment programs, marami pa pong mga programa ang Department of Labor and Employment. So isa na po 'yan yung ang ating registration of workers association. So magandang programa po 'yan kasi yung ating mga workers po ay binibigyan ng legal personality ng ating Department of Labor and Employment, at pag meron na pong, of course, tinatawag na legal personality, pwede na po silang pumunta sa mga iba't ibang ahensya and tawag nito, makipag-transact sa at mag-inquire sa mga iba't ibang programa ng ating gobyerno. And then meron din po tayo, of course, ang ating single entry approach or ang SENA. Yan po naman talaga yung kilala ang Department of Labor and Employment. So ito po yung ating conciliation and mediation program na kung meron pong mga naagrabyado, meron pong mga reklamo hinggil sa working conditions, mga ganun po, pwede po silang pumunta sa ating provincial offices or regional offices para mag-file po ng conciliation mediation or SENA. And then mga employment programs po, for example, ang ating special program for the employment of students, yung pong tinatawag natin na mga summer jobs. Currently po, we are still ongoing po yung SPES natin. Then meron po tayong mga, of course, mga job fairs na implemented din po ng Department of Labor and Employment.
Panghuli na lang po, Sir Mark, baka may nais pa kayong sabihin na hindi namin naitanong, nasa inyo yung pagkakataon.
Yes po, thank you Ma'am Ched. So sa lahat po ng mga viewers natin at sa lahat ng mga listeners po, ang Department of Labor and Employment po is open po sa lahat ng mga labor and employment concerns ninyo, whether it will be sa mga employment generation na mga activities or hinggil po sa inyong mga job and working condition. Pwede po kayong pumunta and mag-inquire sa ating mga provincial and regional offices, and then kung malayo po yung regional and provincial offices sa inyo, pwede po kayong pumunta sa ating mga Public Employment Service Office, sa ating mga local government units. And salamat po for pag-invite po sa amin dito sa programa niyo po, Ma'am Chat.
Maraming salamat din sa pagbahagi sa amin ng mga pinagkakaabalahan ng regional office ng DOLE at kabuuan ng kagawaran. Maraming salamat at isang magandang araw po sa inyo.
Thank you po. God bless po.
Si Sir Mark Anthony Combong, ang focal person ng DOLE Integrated Livelihood Program. Magbabalik po tayo, makalipas lamang ang ilang paalala.
This is a public service announcement. Ang Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, TESDA National Language Skills Center ay bukas para sa mga libreng language training programs para sa mga sumusunod. Basic Korean Language and Culture, English Proficiency for Customer Service Workers, Japanese Language and Culture Level 2, at Spanish Language for different vocations. Sa mga interesado, mag-email sa lsi@tesda.gov.ph. Maaari ding tumawag sa 8818-8062 o bumisita sa www.facebook.com/TESDAofficial para sa iba pang mga detalye. This is a public service announcement from PBS, Presidential Broadcast Service and Radyo Pilipinas.
Bagong umaga, bagong liwanag. Araw-araw, bagong pag-asa. Bangon, Bayang Mahal. Isang oras ng programang siksik sa impormasyon, balita, panayam at makabuluhang diskusyon. Mga isyung pambayan na tututukan para sa mabilis na pagbangon muli ng ating bayan. Bangon, Bayang Mahal. Kasama si Ray Sampang. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 ng umaga. Dito sa Radyo Pilipinas, 738 AM.
Ipaalala natin sa bawat isa ang kahalagahan ng kalusugan, alagaan ang ating katawan at isip sa pamamagitan ng active lifestyle at wastong nutrisyon. Sa maliit na paraan, maaari tayong magsimula by adding fruits and vegetables sa ating daily diet, pag-inom ng sapat na tubig araw-araw at simple exercise under the morning sun. Ingatan natin ang ating mga sarili at maging malusog na mamamayan, hindi lang ngayong buwan ng nutrisyon, kundi para sa buong taon. Isang mensahe ngayong Nutrition Month mula sa PBS at Radyo Pilipinas. Na-i-register mo na ba ang SIM card mo? Kung hindi pa, gawin mo na ito ngayon para hindi ma-deactivate permanently ang SIM mo. Libre ito. Yes, walang babayaran. Sa SIM Registration Act, magiging protektado tayo mula sa mga manluloko at maiiwasan na rin ang pagkalat ng mga scammers dahil madali nang matutukoy ng mga otoridad ang mga SIM o mobile numbers na sangkot sa mga iligal na gawain. Kaya irehistro na ang inyong SIM card at sama-sama nating pigilan ang mga cyber criminal activities. Isang friendly reminder mula sa Philippine Broadcasting Service at Radyo Pilipinas.
Otros 5 sa 738.
Ang oras po natin, 31 minuto makalipas ang alas 5 ng hapon. At sa ating pagpapatuloy, alamin na natin yung sitwasyon ng ating mga kakalsadahan dito sa Metro Manila. Ang mabibigyan ng traffic update mula sa MMDA Metro Bay, si Sir Greg Reyes.
Radyo Pilipinas Traffic.
Sir Greg, magandang hapon po.
Yes, magandang hapon, Ched, at sa ating mga bumibiyahe dito sa area ng EDSA, pa-northbound, ang takbo natin mga sakyan. Magmula Pasay, kita natin yung pagbagal ang dalo natin mga motorista dahil last hour ngayon, labasan natin mga sakyan, kaya apektado yung Magallanes hanggang makarating tayo dito sa may area ng Cubao. Talagang kita natin, magmula dyan, babaybayin natin yung mga EDSA northbound. Yan po ay talagang nakikita natin medyo may kabagalan. Yung nanggagaling Meralco kung tatawid ng Green Hills, just area na Ortigas, nagiging mabagal pa rin sa mga oras na ito. Kung didiretso tayo hanggang Cubao, nakakaranas pa rin ng pagbagal sa mga oras na ito. Yung papunta dyan sa may area ng ating timog, magmula dyan sa area ng Cubao, mabagal po ang sitwasyon natin or katamtamang daloy ng trapiko at unti-unting babagal po yan pagsapit dyan sa may area ng Trinoma. Yung going to Muñoz, medyo maganda naman at maayos naman ang daloy ng ating mga motorista at nagiging mabagal lang tayo pagsapit dyan sa area ng EDSA Balintawak. Samantalang kung pa-southbound naman, yung paglabas natin sa LX going to EDSA Balintawak, may kaluwagan naman ang takbo na ating mga sakyan, pero pagdating sa area ng Muñoz, nagbabagal tayo. Unti-unti bumibilis na yan, pagbaba dyan sa area ng Treno, matuloy-tuloy yan, at pagdating ng Timog, nag-uumpisa ulit ang pagbagal na ating mga sakyan sa mga oras na ito, apektado
For
tayo.
it marks the conclusion of an educational milestone and the commencement of another more uncertain and more challenging part of man's quest for a better life and future. Ladies and gentlemen, Catanduanes State University proudly presents its 52nd commencement exercises with the theme, Embracing the Resilience Revolution, celebrating graduates' tenacity and progress. Friends, guests, ladies and gentlemen, the processional the candidates for graduation for advanced education, diploma in public administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Arts in Teaching Chemistry, Master of Arts in Teaching Biology, Master of Arts in Mathematics Education, Master of Arts in Industrial Education, Master of Arts in Filipino Education, Master of Arts in English, Master of Arts in Educational Management. Master of Arts in Agricultural Education. Master in Business Administration. Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management. Catanduanes State University Graduate School faculty members and staff headed by the Dean, Dr. Lily P. Custodio. Administrative officials, the heads of various offices and non-teaching staff of the Catanduanes State University with the CASUNEA President, Professor Danilo O. Murillo. The Deans of Colleges, faculty members, and staff. The Dean of the College of Agriculture and Fisheries, Professor Maria Juji R. Ramos. The Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. Jimilin Z. Tonio. The Dean of the College of Sciences, Dr. Rene V. Torres. The Dean of the College of Business and Accountancy, Professor Ian V. Aranel. The Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Maria Sheila R. Gregorio. The Dean of the College of Engineering, Engineer Pedro R. Arcilla Jr. The Dean of the College of Health Sciences, Professor Joel T. Olfindo. The Dean of the College of Industrial Technology, Dr. Edwin T. Romero. The Dean of the College of Information and Communications Technology, Professor Emmy T. Delusa. Directors of the University. Director, National Service Training Program and National Service Reserve Corps, Professor Emlyn M. Lannon. Director, Sports Development Services, Dr. Rudy P. Tablizo. Director, Center for Island Climate Change Solutions, Engineer Dexter M. Toyado. Director, Corporate Business Operations, Professor Eliseo T. Sobido. Director, Center for International Relations and Continuing Professional Development, Professor Zaira May T. Tumala. Director, Abaca Technology and Innovation Center, Professor Abilisa D. Evangelista. Director, Extension Services, Dr. Adem Nalu V. Rubio. Director, Research and Development Services, Dr. Jose Z. Tria. Director, Student Affairs and Development Services, Professor John Cyrus B. Francis. Director, Student Scholarship, Financial Assistance, Career Development and Placement Services, Dr. Gemma M. Samas. Director, Corporate Communications and Multimedia Services, Professor Francis John B. Templonevo. Director, Planning, Development and Information Systems Services, Engineer Benjamin Hanizel P. Nuida. Assistant Vice President for Administrative and Financial Affairs, Dr. Arthur I. Tabirara. Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Joseph G. Zafet. The Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Chema G. Acedo. The Vice President for Administrative and Financial Affairs, Dr. Bernardino C. Abundo Jr. Officer in Charge, Vice President, Research Extension and Production Affairs, and Assistant Vice President for Research Extension and Production Affairs, Dr. Christian Q. Aldea. Executive Vice President, Dr. Lily P. Custodio. Honorable guests and visitors, from the Commission on Higher Education, Catanduanes State University Board of Regents, President, Federated Faculty Association, Incorporated, Honorable Rosana S. Abundo. President, Federated College Student Council, Honorable Angelo Piolo M. Lainez. Interim Board Secretary, Professor Ian V. Aranel. Ladies and gentlemen, the SUC President 3 of Catanduanes State University, Vice Chair of the Board of Regents, Dr. Patrick Alain T. Azanza, together with our commencement speaker, Attorney Danielito D. Jimenez, aka the Pinoy Street Lawyer, 2023 Outstanding Manilan in Law Practice. Ladies and gentlemen, the University Registrar 3, Mrs. Marilyn G. Tejada, with the mace of Catanduanes State University. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the entrance of colors. To honor God and our beloved country, may I request everyone to remain standing for the doxology and the singing of the Philippine National Anthem to be led by the CatSU Jubileo, Professor Jose Z. Tria, conducting.
Loving and gracious Creator, we gather here today, united in spirit and love, to commemorate a momentous milestone in the lives of the 2023 graduates of Catanduanes State University. As we join together, we humbly acknowledge your divine presence in this sacred space, encompassing people of diverse backgrounds, faiths, and beliefs. With reverence, we ask for your blessings upon each graduate, whose hearts are filled with excitement and anticipation. Bless the administration, faculty, and staff who have dedicated themselves in imparting knowledge and shaping minds. We acknowledge the unwavering support of their parents, families, and friends. We offer our heartfelt gratitude for the opportunity to witness this joyous occasion and celebrate everyone's milestones. May their accomplishment inspire others to persevere in the face of adversity, to embrace resilience revolution, and to believe in the transformative power of education. Bestow upon them abundant opportunities, fulfillment, and a lifelong commitment to learning. In your all-encompassing grace and boundless love, we pray. Amen.
Praise
Magilim ka sa silangan, alab na puso sa lipo'y buhay. Lupang inirang, tuwing ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingit. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simulya, sa langit mong buka, may nilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat, may tagumpay na nagdidingding, ang bituring at araw niyang kanyang kamay di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pa may mag-aapi, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please be seated. Good day once again. With pride and honor, we are about to present a total of 42 candidates for graduation in advanced education in this year's 52nd Commencement exercises of the Catanduanes State University. May we request the SUC President 3, Dr. Patrick Alain T. Azanza, together with the Executive Vice President and Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Lily Pico Studio, and the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Gemma G. Acedo, to do the honor for the investiture of hood and cap to the candidates for graduation for doctoral and master's degree with the sponsors and thesis advisors.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present 42 graduates from the graduate school. One of them is a graduate for mid-year 2022. Two are graduates for the first semester of school year 2022-2023. And 39 are graduates for the second semester of academic year 2022-2023. Of these graduates, 2 are to be conferred with Doctor of Philosophy and Educational Management. 4 are to be conferred with Master in Business Administration. 1 is to be conferred with Master of Arts in Agricultural Education. 12 are to be conferred with Master of Arts in Educational Management. 4 are to be conferred with Master of Arts in English. 4 are to be conferred with Master of Arts in Filipino Education. 4 are to be conferred with Master of Arts in Industrial Education. 2 are to be conferred with Master of Arts in Mathematics Education. 6 are to be conferred with Master of Arts in Teaching Biology. 1 is to be conferred with Master of Arts in Teaching Chemistry. 1 is to be conferred with Master of Public Administration. And we have 1 to be conferred with Diploma in Public Administration. The scholastic records of these graduates were evaluated by the Office of Admission and Registration Services upon my recommendation as Dean of the Graduate School, that they have completed all the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education for Advanced Education. Their graduation was duly approved by the Board of Regents of this university, per recommendation by the Academic Council during its meeting on June 19, 2023. May I now therefore recommend that their graduation be confirmed.
For the certification and recommendation of degrees, let us listen to Mrs. Marilyn G. Tejada, University Registrar 3 of Catanduanes State University.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present 42 graduates from Cluster C. Scholastic records of these graduates have been evaluated by the Office of Admission and Registration Services upon recommendation by the deans that they have completed, with all the requirements for graduation. Their graduation was duly approved by the Board of Regents of this university upon recommendation of the Academic Council during its meeting on June 19, 2023. May I therefore recommend that their graduation be confirmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the SUC President 3 of Catanduanes State University, Dr. Patrick Alain Tiazanza, for the conferment of degrees.
By the powers vested upon me by the Commission on Higher Education and the Board of Regents of the Catanduanes State University, I now hereby confirm you as graduates. Congratulations.
We shall now listen to Dr. Patrick Alain Tiazanza for an inspirational message.
Thank you. Please sit down. My speech is actually a completion of a trilogy of speeches. On the first day of graduation of the Catanduanes State University, I spoke about looking back. And on the second day, I emphasized the need to look beyond. Today, amidst all these graduates of higher degrees, I'd like to focus on learning the ultimate lesson. So look back, look beyond, and learn the ultimate lesson. Earlier today, I was telling our good friend, our speaker for today, that normally I do not prepare speeches. I'd like to speak from the heart in every occasion. And he told me, at least allow me to give you a topic. And he said, you went to Harvard, why not speak something about a study conducted by Harvard? And I said, okay, maybe it's a good one. Something that we could share with our dear graduates today. And so I'd like to share with you the result of that study. 85 years of study conducted by the Harvard University. Out of 725 participants, they followed the lives of these people, interviewed them every decade, how they were progressing in life, and what are the very reasons that would contribute to what they call success. Yes, you are already at the pinnacle of your lives, of your career, and so maybe this is the right time for us to talk about what really would make you feel successful. And that study of the Harvard University that monitored these 725 participants would somehow elucidate on what really would make a man feel successful. What would be that thing that might allow you to say that, yes, I have achieved something in life. And ladies and gentlemen, the result of the study showed that it is not physical fitness, it is not financial wealth, it is not even the academic accomplishments, the research accomplishments, or even the accolades, the awards that you gather in life. The study showed that at the end of the day, these people who were interviewed for 85 years, they all said, and majority of them confirmed, that what is most important is social fitness. And in simple terms, social fitness would translate to positive relationships. Having positive relationships makes one feel successful and happy. We, in Catanduanes, the so-called Happy Island, perhaps would find a way to validate this result of the research conducted by the Harvard University. What really makes us happy? What makes us feel successful? And according to that study, there are a lot of things that would contribute to that social fitness. In fact, there were 7 categories that was mentioned. And I know that as you go home, you would try to Google and look into what are these 7 categories. But simply stated is that as you earn your degrees, as you accomplish important things in life, what is most important is that we are able to use it to expand our network, to learn the ultimate lesson that at the end of the day, we are still social beings, and social fitness is the most important. Because if we feel we do not belong to the organizations that we are in, if we feel that we are dissociated from the communities that we are supposed to be in, or worse, if we feel that we are out of touch from our families, from our loved ones, from our parents, then that would be, in a sense, a sad reality. And no matter how much you have achieved in terms of career, in terms of financial wealth, even in terms of physical fitness, then still, according to this study, you will feel the void. That voidness in life, the emptiness in life, because all those things that you have in your hands are for naught. They mean nothing at the end of the day. It is not the number of people applauding you. It is not the number of people who are idolizing you. It is not the number of people who are really throwing good words to you. At the end of the day, you will find yourself in a situation where you would feel, what makes me really happy? And perhaps when you are so frail already and you are on your deathbed, maybe you would ask, what are the things that really matter to me? And the reality is, these people who are with you, perhaps you were asking for their confirmation, they may not be there. The real people who would matter to you are the ones who truly love and care for you. It's the relationships that we make in our lives that would truly make us happy. Maybe there are among us here who have not been in speaking terms to our parents, to our siblings, hopefully not our spouses, or even to our children, and that is a sad reality. And so we have to focus on really making the connections, on really building that social network, that social fitness, so that in the end we would achieve the very purpose of why God has created us and has allowed us to live on earth. And at the end of the day, we hope that all these degrees that you have right now would lead you to the realization that you ought to make use of those degrees, of those knowledge that you gained from the Catanduanes State University to help build a network of human beings, of a society that care for each other. Because at the end of the day, whatever we have in life, even if you have the fattest bank account, even if you have all the trophies, the certificates hanging on your walls, even if you have heard all these adulations, confirmations from a lot of people, at the end of the day, we would say, it is the people that I have really made an impact, a connection with, that would truly make me happy, that would make me feel successful, because I have created something out of that relationship that we have that are supposed to be done by human beings, as social beings. So, our dear graduates, maybe the best thing that we can do, at least, is now to applaud our parents, our relatives who have joined us in this journey in completing these degrees. Can we do that right now for our parents, for our families and spouses, children who have supported us? And another round to our teachers, our mentors. And ultimately, a round of applause to our communities, to our barangays, to our happy island, and the Filipino nation that we ought to serve. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring message. At this juncture, may we request the SUC President 3, Dr. Patrick Alain T. Azanza, together with the Executive Vice President and Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Lily P. Custodio, and the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Gemma G. Acedo, to do the honor for the investiture of hood and cap to the candidates for graduation, for doctoral and master's degree, with the sponsors and thesis advisors. Doctor of Philosophy and Educational Management, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Clavo Floren Padael. Address, Puting Baybay, San Andres, Catanduanes. Dissertation title, Continuing Professional Development of Public Secondary School Teachers at DepEd Catanduanes, Linking Professional Competence. Advisor, Dr. Rosana S. Abundo. His study delved into a mixed method of research to determine the profile, the CPD needs, and professional competence, as well as identify the CPD opportunities available to public secondary school teachers of DepEd Catanduanes. Findings revealed that public secondary school teachers of the DepEd Catanduanes vary in terms of age, sex, civil status, position, the total number of years in teaching, and subject area taught. Their CPD needs are programs and activities along the professional track, academic track, self-directed learning, and work-based learning. Their professional competence in terms of teaching competencies is along content and pedagogy and learning and environment, while in terms of core behavioral competencies are self-management, professional and ethics, results focus, and teamwork. The CPD opportunities available are division initiative and school-initiated in service professional development programs and courses, scholarship grants, and short courses. A proposed strategic plan is crafted with doable recommendations. Zafe Dayan Fritz Manuel. Address, West Garden Subdivision, Phase 3, Bigaa, Virac, Catanduanes. Dissertation title, Special Education in the Schools Division of Catanduanes, an Analysis. Advisor, Dr. Rosana S. Abundo. Her qualitative study analyzed special education in the Schools Division of Catanduanes. The study revealed that a typical SPED teacher is 42 and a half years of age. A female, a bachelor's degree holder with master's units, has taught SPED for 9 years and with SPED seminars trainings attended. The status of SPED educational programs and services show that all schools do not have resource room services. Nevertheless, the development of IEP was complied with by all schools. Some activities of the programs were complied with only by some schools, such as identification and referral process. Assessment services, K-12 curriculum adaptation, learning resources, and ICT adaptation and educational placement. Major issues and concerns in special education include impediments in the compliance of programs and services and classroom challenges faced by teachers handling LWDs. Recommendations had been offered by this study. Master in Business Administration, mid-year 2022. Lau Rosemary Magtangob. Address, San Juan, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Status of Tourism Enterprises in Catanduanes. Advisor, Professor Ian V. Aranel. Her study determined the status of tourism enterprises in Catanduanes. The study focused on 20 tourism enterprises in Catanduanes that are DOT-accredited accommodation establishments. The findings show that the majority of the tourism enterprises in Catanduanes have a present capitalization of 3 million and below, have available rooms for tourists, offered overnight accommodation, have employees ranging from 1 to 9, and with foreign and business types of tourists. The quality of services provided by these enterprises was ascertained as excellent in accuracy. Very satisfactory as to the reliability and excellent in terms of safety. The problems encountered by the enterprises include environment in terms of garbage, marketing in terms of lack of promotion and tourist arrivals and demand of customers, transportation in terms of high fare rate and mobility. Doable recommendations for this study had been recommended. Master in Business Administration, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Evangelista Anjo Tidon. Address, San Jose, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Compliance of Construction Contractors to Social Security Act of 2018, Republic Act 11-11199. Advisor, Dr. Bernardino C. Abundo Jr. His study determined the profile of construction contractors in Catanduanes in terms of capitalization, actual and reported number of employees as office workers and laborers. Findings revealed that construction contractors are generally classified as having a capitalization range of 2 million to 6 million and 10 million to 30 million. The level of compliance by construction contractors as the reporting of employees has a breach of about 58.5%. Doable recommendations by action planning was designed to facilitate the SSS strategic direction. Master in Business Administration, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Torno Jupiter Lucis, address, Imperial Home Subdivision, San Andres, San Isidro Village, Virac, Catanduanes. This is titled Financial Management Literacy of Public Secondary School Teachers in the Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Professor Ian V. Aranel. His study assessed the level of financial management literacy among public secondary school teachers in the Division of Catanduanes. The researcher utilized a descriptive survey method. Findings revealed that the majority of teachers in the Division of Catanduanes were middle-aged and female, held a bachelor's degree with 6 to 10 years in service, monthly income with a range of 25,000 to 30,000. Regarding financial management literacy, teachers had a moderate extent of literacy in saving, a low extent in investing, a high extent in spending, a high extent in borrowing, and an overall moderate extent of financial management literacy. Teachers expressed their preference for financial management training topics such as entrepreneurship, fundamentals of investing, and investment management services. An action plan was prepared with recommendations offered as an offshoot of the study. Master in Business Administration, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Zafe Maribel Santa Rosa, address, Salvacion Street, Palnab del Norte, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Utilization of Income from Students of Catanduanes State University through an Internal Audit Perspective, an Outstanding Research. Advisor, Dr. Lily P. Custodio. The study concluded that the tuition fees clearance and certification fees and verification and authentication fees are the sources of income for students of the university. The study emphasizes the importance of rules and regulations on the use of income from students, which fund administrators are moderately aware of. The result further shows that the spending of income from students supports the functions of higher educational institutions. Priority is given to instructional services, followed by research and extension. Internal control measures were proposed and were further recommended to be embedded in the university's policies, procedures, and practices. Master of Arts in Agricultural Education, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Bagajong John Mark Odal. Address, Balite, Virac, Catanduanes. This is titled, Inclination of Incoming First-Year Students in Agriculture Program. Advisor, Dr. Ruben P. Tablizo. His study attempted to know the inclination of incoming first-year students in the agriculture program along the 6 major areas: animal science, crop protection, soil science, agricultural extension and communication, and agricultural economics. A descriptive research design was used in this study. Of the incoming first-year students, there are 142.4 or 44.5% are inclined to the subject area of crop science. Meanwhile, 104 or 32.62% are more inclined in the subject area of crop protection. 104 or 32.46% are inclined to the subject area of animal science. Furthermore, 138 or 42.12% are inclined towards soil science. While for the agricultural extension and communication, there are 113 or 35.25% who are inclined. And lastly, 93 or 29.3% are inclined toward agricultural and economics. Master of Arts in Educational Management, first semester, school year 2022-2023. Cerillo Aisel Angeles, address Cobo Pandan, Catanduanes. This is titled, Evaluation of Contextualized Instructional Materials Developed in a Digitized Form. Advisor, Professor Queenie Ann S. Mulun. Her study evaluated contextualized instructional material developed in a digitized form employing the developmental method of research. Finding revealed that the instructional material was anchored on in kindergarten teachers' guides, content foci, and daily messages. The competencies under the learning domains, language, literacy, and communication, socio-emotional development, and understanding of the physical and natural environment. It passed the criteria for content quality, instructional quality, and technical quality. Doable recommendations were offered. Master of Arts in Educational Management, first semester, school year 2022-2023. Tito Ayla Science, address Usmeña Baras, Catanduanes. This is titled, Conflict Management Styles of Schoolheads in Public Secondary Schools in the Division of Catanduanes of Advisor, Dr. Maria Edna R. Iñugo. Her study determined the conflict management styles of schoolheads in secondary schools in Catanduanes, utilizing the descriptive method of research, and it was ascertained the schoolheads in public secondary schools in the division of Catanduanes are mostly female, over 50 years of age, married with less than 3 years in service as a schoolhead, with master's units, use avoiding conflict management style in managing conflicts. Doable recommendations were offered. Master of Arts in Educational Management, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Chi Lily Eileen Trinidad, address Manila Residences Tower 1, 230 Taft Avenue, Malate, Manila. This is titled, Outstanding Second Career Senior High School Teachers in the Division of Catanduanes, a Case Study. Advisor, Dr. Joseph G. Sofe. Results of the study revealed that outstanding second career senior high school teachers have studied vocational courses with master's degree units, previously worked as contractual instructors, were promoted to Teacher 2 Plantilla, attended 15 and below training, have one or more ancillary assignments, receive awards as coaches, and have innovations done on project proposal and work immersion. Their strengths are in coordinatorship, speakership, leadership, and linkages, while their weaknesses are in handling other subjects beyond one's specialization and teaching strategies, pedagogy. Doable recommendations were offered in this study. Conche Maria Soledad Aznar, address Napo Pandan, Catanduanes. This is titled, Implementation of the Senior High School Program in Public Schools in the Division of Catanduanes, Challenges and Intervention. Advisor, Dr. Lily P. Costudio. Her study determined the implementation of the Senior High School Program in the Division of Catanduanes. A descriptive method of research was used. Findings of the study revealed that the majority of the senior high school teachers are bachelor's degree program with master units. Most of them attended training along with course content, pedagogy assessment, and skills development. The enrollment per school year is on an increasing trend, with the majority of the classes of more than 45 students to a teacher. The educational partners are composed of parents, alumni, the community, LGUs, NGOs, educational institutions, and industry partners. The challenges encountered by schools implementing senior high school programs are readiness for curriculum implementation, adequacy of facilities, adherence to teacher-student ratio, availability of training for senior high school, and proficiency of teachers, and availability of educational partners. To overcome these challenges, doable recommendations were offered. Eustaquio Mark John Dizon, address Eastern Cabanatuan, Virac, Catanduanes. This is titled, Utilization of Maintenance and Other Operating Expenses, MOOE, and Learners' Academic Performance in Public Elementary Schools in the Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Lily P. Costudio. His study investigated the utilization of maintenance and other operating expenses and learners' academic performance in public elementary schools in the division of Catanduanes. Findings revealed that the extent of MOO utilization disclosed high ratings in school operation and development, teachers' welfare and development, and learners' welfare and development. Likewise, learners' academic performance obtained a very satisfactory rating. However, no significant relationship was found between academic performance and MOE utilization, and no significant difference was observed in assessment between school heads and teachers regarding MOE utilization. Doable recommendations were offered. Masagka Emil Pelahayo, address Quezon Avenue, Santa Cruz, Virac, Catanduanes. This is titled Proficiency Level of Elementary Science Teachers in the Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Joseph G. Zafer. His study determined the proficiency level of elementary science teachers in the Division of Catanduanes utilizing a descriptive correlational design of research. The study disclosed that respondents are holding Teacher 2 position, graduated with a Bachelor of Elementary Education and with master's degree units. They are teaching science for almost 5 years without any relevant seminars attended. It also revealed that grade 6 elementary science teachers in the division of Catanduanes had a satisfactory level of proficiency. Moreover, there is no significant relationship between teaching position and proficiency level, educational attainment, number of years in teaching sciences, and relevant seminars. Doable recommendations were offered. Sumalde Marichoy Mulieda. Address, Divino Rosro San Andres, Catanduanes. This is titled, Challenges of Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education, MTB-MLE Teachers in the Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Maria Edna R. Inigo. Findings revealed that teachers' experiences in teaching, such as lesson planning, was found to be time-consuming. Effective classroom management involved aligning the language of instruction with the learner's first language for a smooth transition. Material preparation was taxing due to the scarcity of references and difficulty in finding suitable teaching resources. Delivering lessons was hindered by differences in mother tongue and the attainment of teaching competencies. Likewise, challenges faced were identified such as preparation of instructional and reference materials, accommodating transferees, class management, difficulty in teaching subjects like math, reading and writing, and finding appropriate assessment tools pose difficulties in assessing students' learning outcomes. To overcome these challenges, doable recommendations were made. Chologo Angelica Tayangona. Address, Dororian Higmoto, Catanduanes. This is titled, Research Capabilities of Elementary Master Teachers in the Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Professor Queenie Ann S. Mulun. Her study determined the research capabilities of elementary master teachers in the Division of Catanduanes, employing the descriptive survey design. Findings revealed that elementary master teachers are less capable in 90% of all indicators in writing action research, and elementary master teachers viewed all indications of action research challenges to be a serious problem. To enhance the research capability of MTs in the division, the research proposed a 5-year strategic plan with the purpose of improving the research skills, promotion, and outputs of the division of Catanduanes. Doable recommendations were offered in this research. Tribiana Hondina Temporosa. Address, District 3, San Miguel, Catanduanes. This is titled, Development of Contextualization Worksheets along Grammar Awareness Domain in Mother Tongue for Grade 1 pupils in San Miguel, North and South Districts, Schools Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Joseph G. Zafer. Her study aimed to develop contextualized worksheets along the Grammar Awareness Domain in Mother Tongue for Grade 1 pupils of San Miguel North and South Districts. Schools Division of Catanduanes. Findings revealed that these worksheets were anchored on the learning competencies prescribed in the curriculum guide. The worksheets passed the 4 factors with a very satisfactory rating. The result of the test of inter-rater reliability among evaluators in the final evaluation along format shows a high degree of agreement among evaluators. The positive result in the evaluation indicates that the worksheet was contextualized based on the needs of grade 1 pupils of San Miguel North and South districts. It was recommended that grade 1 teachers may be encouraged to develop worksheets along other domains in Mother Tongue 1. Tuno Mary Jane Fernandez, address Rojas Viga Catanduanes. Thesis title, Programs implemented by schools along child protection policy in Viga Districts, Division of Catanduanes, and assessment. Advisor, Dr. Maria Sheila R. Gregorio. Finding shows that all the projects are identified as partially implemented. On the activities such as crafting of school-based child protection policy, drafting of school code of conduct, monitoring of cases of abuse, all indicators under the school smoke-free area, wearing of a school ID card with LRN and other family information, all indicators under specialized curriculum, feeding to severely malnourished and under-malnourished children every day. Water testing and provision of potable drinking water, other indicators are partially implemented. All services are identified as partially implemented except monitoring of the implementation of measures compliant with child protection policy. Doable recommendations were offered in this study. Valenzuela Christopher B. Address Benticayan Baras Catanduanes. Thesis title, Teaching Strategies Employed by Teachers in Multi-Grade Classes in the New Normal, Baras North Division of Catanduanes, a case study. Advisor, Dr. Rosana S. Abundo. This case study explored the teaching strategies employed in a multi-grade classes in the context of the new normal. Findings revealed that the dominant teaching strategy employed by teachers handling multi-grade classes in the new normal was lecture, discussion, and explanation supported by other teaching strategies during learning instruction, employing written assessment. Learning support and innovation were demonstrated by providing activity sheets, group remediation, and using video recorded lesson, with learning monitoring and feedback through face-to-face communication. The challenges faced by teachers handling multi-grade classes on the teaching learning process in the new normal revolve around curriculum, along school concerns, overworkload, along teacher concerns, and unfavorable behavior and performances along pupil concerns. Based on the findings, doable recommendations were offered. Villamartin Mia Lanon, address San Vicente, Bagapano, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Financial Management Skills of Schoolheads in Elementary Schools in the Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Edna A. Pante. The study revealed that the financial management skills of the schoolheads in the Division of Catanduanes, as rated by the schoolheads themselves, were very highly capable. Moreover, the profile of the schoolheads in terms of highest educational qualifications and positions was partially significant in the schoolheads' financial management skills. There was a significant difference in the responses of schoolheads and teachers on the level of financial management skills in terms of budget preparation, monitoring the utilization of the school fund, and evaluation of the budget. These findings gave the impression that there was a gap between the schoolheads and teachers' responses to the observed demonstrated skills in managing school finances. With these results, a strategic action plan is proposed to strengthen and sustain the financial management skills of the elementary school heads in the Division of Catanduanes. Master of Arts in English, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Carpio Annalyn Pervera, address 346 Street, Santo Cristo Street, Calatagan proper, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Code Switching Among Grade 7 Students in an English Class and Analysis. Advisor, Dr. Adem Nalu V. Rubio. Her study sought to determine the prevalence of code switching among grade 7 students in an English class. Results found that the two types of code switching known as intracentennial code switching are the most prevalent type of code switching and intercentennial code switching. Also, the study found three functions of code switching known as floor holding, reiteration, and equivalence. Finally, there were four reasons identified, such as lack of facility, the mood of the speaker to show identity to the group, and to emphasize the point. Thus, the use of code switching from English to Bicol or Bailish gives several advantages to the teaching and learning process. The study recommended that policymakers, schools may acknowledge the positive results of code switching. Solyeque Hilario Jr. Boras, address Tuminawog, San Andres, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Profile and Level of Mastery of Teachers in Teaching Specialized Subjects in Humanities and Social Sciences. Strand in Public Secondary Schools in Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Maria Edna R. Inigo. By utilizing a descriptive research approach, the study revealed the following findings. Most teachers handling world religions and belief systems and Philippine politics and governance subjects were AB Philosophy and AB Political Science graduates. However, some teachers with unrelated specializations were also assigned to teach these subjects. Similarly, most creative writing and creative nonfiction teachers were BS and English majors, but some had disparate undergraduate degrees. The level of mastery varied among subjects, with teachers in WRBS and CW demonstrating average mastery, while those in PPG and CNF were moving towards mastery. A proposed training proposal was crafted to indicate the intervention to be made for the teachers and students to cope with the challenges encountered. Tabinas Daisy Rose Talentino, address Cavititan, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Utilization of Grade 8 Simplified Module Intended for Learning Encounters, SMILE, Learners Packet in the Division of Catanduanes, an Evaluation of Language Used. Advisor, Dr. Jimilyn Z. Tonyo. The result of her study show high validity among the four criteria of the SMILE LP. Contrastingly, excellent reliability was shown by the inter-rater reliability test among the evaluators. The top three themes generated from the comments include content knowledge, vocabulary knowledge, and image equality. Also, the recommended areas for SMILE LP improvement identified in the study, which includes text formatting, word choice, provision of examples, and appropriateness of the level. The comments and recommendations forwarded along the SMILE LP could be used for further enhancement of the learning material, which are good points for consideration to attain the goal of independent and quality learning. Vargas Ralph Tahan, address Cavinitan, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Creating Digital Story from the Lens of Grade 10 Students. Advisor, Dr. Jimilyn Z. Tonyo. His study determined the experiences of grade 10 students in creating digital storytelling as a tool for enhancing language learning. Thematic analysis of the collected data reveals that digital storytelling has the potential to cultivate a range of character traits, enhance higher order thinking skills, augment student engagement, and foster problem-based learning competencies. These findings suggest that educators should incorporate digital storytelling into their pedagogical approach to address the 21st century competencies necessary for K-12 learners. Furthermore, the study highlights the need for access to digital devices and sufficient time for successful implementation. By utilizing digital storytelling in education, students can engage in profound introspective learning, resulting in enhanced proficiency and cognitive processing. Master of Arts in Filipino Education, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Behino Davy Saludaga. Address, Cabcab, San Andres, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Kaalaman sa Ortografiyang Pambansa ng mga guro at mag-aaral ng mga paaralang elementarya ng Sakay ng Catanduanes. Dr. Advisor, Dr. Susan M. Tindugan. Natuklasan sa pag-aaral ayon sa profile ng mga responde na ang mga edad ay nasa 36 to 40 at 41 to 45, karamihan ay babae, nakapagtapos ng BS-Ed and BE-Ed at may unit sa masteral. Dumalo sa mga pandivisyong seminar sa Filipino at sa ortografiyang 2007 at 2013. May 16 to 20 taon na sa pagtuturo. Pasok sa 75% proficiency level ang kaalaman sa panghihiram at paggamit ng bantas na may 76.80% at 75.70% mean score. Isang gawain pang intervention na nakatuon sa mga mungkahing gawain pang classroom ng mga guro, mga gawain ipinatutupad ng namumulong guro at isang seminar workshop sa Filipino ang inihanda upang mapaunlad ang kalaman sa pambansa ng mga guro upang lalo pang magkaroon ng malalim na pagkaunawa. Olfindo Bernadette Olesco. Address, Rojas Viga, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Lingwistikong Etnografiyang Pag-aaral sa Pagsasaka ng Abaka sa Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Jovert R. Balunsay. Batay sa etnograpikong pagsusuri, natuklasan na mananaliksik ang mga aspektong kultural kaugnay sa pagsasaka ng abaka, partikular ang mga kulturang material, mga paniniwala, mga kaugalian at estruktura ng lipunan ng mga parahagot sa Catanduanes. Ang mga paniniwala ng parahagot ay nakabatay sa dalawang pangkalatang kategorya: paniniwalang batay sa katotohanan o beliefs based on facts at paniniwalang batay sa pagpapahalaga o beliefs based on values. Mula sa kulturang material, mga paniniwala, mga kaugalian at estruktura ng lipunan ng mga parahagot sa Catanduanes na hango ng mananaliksik ang mga rehistrong agrikultural na sinuri at inuuri ayon sa sumusunod. Bahagi ng pananalita, pagkakabuo ng salita ayon sa uri ng bigkas, batay sa pagkakapantig ng mga rehistro. Chope Myra Matencio. Address, Balatuhan, San Miguel, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Mga Panlaping Makangalan, Makadiwa at Makauri ng Bicol, Catanduanes, Isang Lingwistikong Pag-aaral. Advisor, Dr. Jovert R. Balunsay. Batay sa inisinagawang pag-aaral, natuklasan ang sumusunod. Sa kabuuang 4,546 na salita na hinango at sinuri mula sa aklat ng Ang Mayad na Balita, Bagong Tipan, 656 sa mga ito ay pangalan, 3,529 sa mga ito ang pandiwa at 361 ang pang-uri. Mula sa mga hinangong salita, lumabas sa pagsusuri na may kabuuang 337 panlapi ang ginamit. 68 sa mga ito ang panlaping makangalan, 211 ang makadiwa at 58 ang makauri. Ang mga panlaping ito ay nagsasaad ng kahulugan at sa mga panlaping nasuri, 114 dito ang unlapi, 4 na gitlapi at 17 hulapi, 105 kabilaan at 25 laguhan. Ang mga hinangong salitang nasa Bicol, Catanduanes del Sur ay binigyan ng katumbas na salita sa wikang Filipino at Bicol, Catanduanes del Norte, kaya nabuo ang talumpambas ang trilingual, isang kagamitang instruksyonal. Tugay Cresaline Kapangpangan. Address Paltabig Virac Catanduanes. Thesis title, Lokalisasyon, Estratehiya sa Pagtuturo ng El Filibusterismo. Advisor, Dr. Susan M. Tindugan. Ang pamamaraan ng kanyang pag-aaral ang kwantitatibo na naglalahad ng mga sumusunod na resulta ng ebalusyon ng mga piling juror. Lumabas na ang lahat ng isyong panlipunang sinuri sa bawat kabanata ay angkop. Batay sa pagtataya sa bidong kagamitang panturo, ang naging resulta ay lubos sa kasiyasiyang nakatugon sa mabantayan ng LRMTS. Binuo ang tekstong pang-aralin batay sa mga nalikob na datos sa mga pamantayang aklat, elektronikong pinangkuhanan at iba pang sekundaryong datos na pinagkunan ng impormasyon. Ang tekstong pang-aralin sa El Filibusterismo ay may sumusunod na bahagi na nakabatay sa DepEd Order No. 42, Series 2016. Upang mataya ang kabisaan ng output, maaari magsagawa ng pananaliksik gamit ang disenyo experimental para tukuyin ang katumpakan ng testong pang-aralin sa El Filibusterismo. Master of Arts in Industrial Education, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Clarianes Jairus John Tapit. Address, Marcelo Alberto Poblacion, Virac Catanduanes. Thesis title, Rain Collector, Hybrid Generator, and Household Water Source. Advisor, Dr. Edwin T. Romero. His study designed, developed, and evaluated the effectiveness of the system, which comprises a rain barrel collector, hybrid generator, and household water source using the DOST Technology Assessment Protocol, TAP-TIPS. The system was designed to utilize direct current and alternating current voltages to ensure safety and convenience for end users involving descriptive and developmental research methods. The study found that the system could be used for emergency purposes, including collecting water, generating electricity, and watering plants. It provides an alternative source of electricity for appliances and gadgets commonly used during and after typhoons. Additionally, the system complies with the DOST tips for the utility model, making it suitable for use by the target end users. Overall, it was successfully developed and received high acceptance from a group of expert evaluators who assessed the project. Romero Maria Rowena Ramos. Address, Benavista, Virac Catanduanes. Thesis title, Challenges Encountered and Interventions Adopted in Teaching Technical Vocational Livelihood, TVL Track in Public Schools in the Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Bernardino C. Abundo Jr. Her studies evaluated the implementation of the Technical Vocational and Livelihood Track in public schools in the Division of Catanduanes, employing a descriptive survey method of research. The findings of this study revealed that most of the schools offered home economics strand, followed by the industrial arts strand, information and communication technology strand, and agri-fishery arts strand in public in the Division of Catanduanes. Doable recommendations were offered in this study. Tenerife Aljan Ocharan. Address, Osmeña Baras Catanduanes. Thesis title, Solar-Powered Motor for Banca and Innovation. Advisor, Dr. Edwin T. Romero. The system is designed used DC-DC controller booster, thrower, control, and motor. The reverse function, universal outboard motor portability, variable power generator, and one-man operation of the banca were the features of the design. The study used descriptive developmental research type with survey questionnaires and documentary analysis. As a result, solar-powered banca was designed and developed and tested to be cost-effective and efficient. The solar-powered motor for banca was constructed very high capable in terms of durability, capability, technical operation, and effectiveness, and is highly acceptable in terms of usefulness, ease of use, economic usefulness, and portability. Uchi J. Jean Pacleta. Address, Eastern Cabanatuan, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Teaching Performance and School Readiness in the Teaching of Technology and Livelihood Education in the Division of Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Maria Sheila R. Gregorio. In her study, it concludes that the competencies of TLE teachers in all the areas have an overall response of often. The majority of the respondents were considered competent. According to the study's findings, recommendations include increasing funding for the purchase of laboratory supplies, offering of additional chances for postgraduate education such as teacher scholarships, and holding skill enhancement training and seminars to enhance the teaching performance. Teachers eagerly desired the administrators' full assistance. Doable recommendations were offered in this study. Master of Arts in Mathematics Education, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Panti Junbi Zafe. Address, Bigaa, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Derivation and Proofs of Particular Solutions of Nth-order Non-Homogeneous Linear Differential Equations. Outstanding research. Advisor, Dr. Rene V. Torres. The process of determining general solutions for non-homogeneous linear differential equations involves finding a complementary solution and any particular solutions. In this study, particular solutions of first and second order NLTE with constant coefficients were derived using the method of undetermined coefficients. The deductive method of research was utilized to determine the particular solutions considered in this study: constant, linear, quadratic, exponential sine, and cosine functions, products of exponential and sine of cosine functions, or any combination of these functions. A table of particular solution formulas was presented to summarize the derived formulas that can be used to facilitate solving for the particular solutions of NLDEs. The efficiency of derived formulas was tested through application in several examples and some real-life problems. Hence, recommended to use the derived formulas in solving problems involving particular solutions of the first and second order NLTE. Vargas Ray Priya. Address, Cabcab, San Andres, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Characteristics of Thesis of Master of Arts in Mathematics Education among State Universities and Colleges, SUCs, in the Bicol region. Advisor, Professor Vicente G. Padilla. The findings of this study revealed that quantitative research methods were predominantly used, followed by mixed methods and qualitative approaches. Descriptive research was the most common design and test, particularly researcher-made tests, were the primary data gathering instruments. Purposive sampling was the most commonly employed sampling method. The study produced a systematic listing of categorized mathematics theses, providing a valuable resource for researchers, students, and educators. Master of Arts in Teaching Biology, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Del Rosario Carmela Idanan. Address, Valencia, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Microplastic in the Sediments of Cabugao Bay and its River Tributaries. Implication to Marine Ecosystem Management. Advisor, Professor Maria Cecilia T. Arzilia. Results showed in this study that MPs are present in all stations. Most MPs found are fibers and pellets with fragmented irregular shapes. Fourier transfer infrared spectroscopy analysis revealed that high-density polyethylene and polypropylene were the main types of microplastics present. These results suggest that MPs found in different sampling stations come from different plastic sources. Their presence in these habitats should not be ignored, and appropriate action should be done in order to avoid further threats to marine habitats. De Leon Duchess Esther Ben C. Address, Concepcion, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Development and Evaluation of Natural Sorbent from Abaca Stripping, Refuse Parts for Microbial Remediation of Wastewater from Gugun River. Advisor, Professor Abilisa D. Evangelista. Based on the results and findings of this study, the researcher concluded that the various treatments of ginupan used as natural sorbent have the potential to remove microbes in wastewater for microbial remediation when compared to the performance of commercialized sorbent zeolites. The researcher recommends that the testing and analysis of treatments on samples may be done within a day to obtain results in real time. A routine study may consider carrying out a trial setting in a small-scale waters. Larger-scale water samples may be used for further investigation into the usage of abaca, ginupan, and other abaca biomass. Popa Elaine Sandagon. Address, Maingaway, San Andres, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Proficiency on Genetic Concepts Among Science Teachers in Public Secondary Schools in Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Christian Q. Aldea. Her study argues that proficiency in teaching genetics is related to the teacher's profile, especially because models and innovations in line with teaching the subject keep on changing with the dynamics of science pedagogy. To elucidate this premise, her study conducted an evaluation design for science teachers on genetic concepts utilizing both simple random and systematic random sampling in rural high schools in Catanduanes. Results suggest that teachers' proficiency varied from beginning to proficient with a significant difference in proficiency level when teachers have varying frequencies of training and seminars related to genetic concepts. Reyes Jenny Rose Machenzo. Address, Santo Domingo, Virac, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Antibacterial Activity of Dila-Dila Plant, Elephantopus tomentosus Organic Liquid Soap against Escherichia coli and Staphylococcus aureus. Address, Dr. Christian Q. Aldea. Her study explored the antibacterial activity of Elephantopus tomentosus Organic Liquid Soap against Escherichia coli and Staphylococcus aureus with an experimental quantitative design. Results revealed that the liquid soap actively inhibits S. aureus regardless of the parts of the plant utilized in making the soap, although it showed no antibacterial activity against E. coli. This contrasting effect demonstrates the specificity of the plant for antibacterial properties and recommends the isolation and use of active phytochemical substances of the plant in the development of drugs against S. aureus and possibly other S. aureus related ailments. Tapel Mayan Almonte. Address, Deborah Street, Cabinitan, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Morphology of Abaca, Musa textilis ni, varieties in Catanduanes. Advisor, Dr. Christian Q. Aldea. To ensure representation in micro-locations, stratified random sampling was established. Results suggest that morphological differences exist in abaca varieties in both morphological traits and plant stages. While these revealed differences, it is emphasized that Pisgan had the highest growth in height, length, and circumference of pseudostem for both immature and flag leaf stages, which may have implications on the mass of its harvestable parts considering the advantage in the abaca industry. Characterization of the physiochemical properties and genetic components may be conducted. Tayas Cheryl Aguilar. Address, Cabugao, Bato, Catanduanes. Thesis title, Characterization of Nipa, Nipa fruticans worm, plant in producing macaroons. Advisor, Professor Abilisa D. Evangelista. Findings revealed that the average of nipa plants from the inward location is higher than in the city front in terms of leaf length.
Sure na meron dito niyan. Stay on track with Radyo Pilipinas on Viber. Pick up real news, catch the latest and biggest stories. Search Radyo Pilipinas on Viber and hop in to our community.
This is a public service announcement. Ang technical education and Skills Development Authority, TESDA National Language Skills Center ay bukas para sa mga libreng language training programs para sa mga sumusunod. Basic Korean language and culture, English proficiency for customer service workers, Japanese language and culture level 2, at Spanish language for different vocations. Sa mga interesado, mag-email sa lsi@tesda.gov.ph. Maaari ding tumawag sa 8818-8062 o bumisita sa www.facebook.com/TESDAofficial para sa iba pang mga detalye.
This is a public service announcement from PBS, Presidential Broadcast Service, and Radyo Pilipinas.
Sa pagbubukas ng Livestock and Aquaculture Philippines 2023, ibinida ni President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang achievement nito.
More than 430 farmers cooperatives and associations with more than 13,000 members and an estimated 27,500